Hello everyone and welcome back to another X-Plane video. Today we'll be flying from Quatam River, just down here on the dock, up to the mountainside. There's a little spot that I want to check out, so we'll go and hop up in the cockpit here. I just shut it down after landing, so I need to get this thing powered back up. All the lights are still on, and the throttles, we'll go ahead and bring them back to idle. Throttles 1 and 2 are at fly idle. So go ahead and turn engine 1 to run and select the starter. There's NG, we can hear the engine spinning, and see the rotation. There's light off. Alright, there we go, and now it's coming back down. We can go and introduce generator 1. That'll come online. There we go, we can see our co-pilot's instruments are coming on. Now we'll go and go engine 2 to run and flip the starter. Here we go. As we can see, the NG is increasing. There's light off. Alright, we'll go ahead and bring generator 2 online. Alright, we have good temperatures and pressures. Let's go ahead and see how much fuel we have. Alright, yeah, so we've got plenty of fuel in here. 569 pounds, which is absolutely plenty for this just short little hop we're doing. I'll go ahead and throw on terrain, if that feels like working. Which I guess it doesn't, that's alright. We have our GTN 750 set up here, so we'll go ahead and bring the throttles up to fly. Alright, the helicopter's ready to take off. We have an RPM low warning, but as we can see, the RPM comes up nicely. And we are all set to go. So, I'll go ahead and bring the cyclic back just a little bit so we're not going shooting off the end of the dock into the river. I'll go ahead and slowly start adding in a little bit of cyclic. And there we go. Alright, we're hovering about 5 feet right now. I'll keep adding a little bit of cyclic, and just go a little bit right to get us lined up, and we'll pitch the nose forward and start to accelerate. Pretty tall trees up here in Canada, but we're clearing them with no problem.
100.
So I've only landed at this little spot a couple times. It's a pretty tricky spot. It's up on a hilltop, so we'll see if we can get this first try. And a short flight over, and we're already here. So I'll go and let the cyclic out and start pitching back to get the
50.
Helicopter slowed down. There's the GTN 750 freaking out about the terrain. Alright, so let's see here. There it is. I can just see it in my little footwell here. I'm getting actually a lot farther forward of it than I want.
Check height.
So I'm just going to go and let the helicopter start sliding back downhill a little bit as we passed it. I want to get it in my little footwell view here. There it is, perfect. And the windsock is pretty much dead calm, so I'm not going to worry about that. You can see our shadow as we start to descend into the mountain. The
Check
trees
height.
are pretty tight in here, but they should be no factor. So we're just trying to keep that helipad in my little footwell window on the right here, and just descending at a very slow rate as to keep us nice and stable, because it's a lot easier to correct when
100.
you're going slowly than trying to correct when you're flying in here. So we're just pretty slow, and we're just kind of letting the helicopter just fly itself down, making tiny pitch corrections. We start to drift a little bit backwards here, so we'll go and bring it in forwards. And again, this airplane, the skids are pretty far aft, so it looks like you're going to fall off the edge of the earth, but that's actually about centered on the pad. So go ahead and just keep hovering it and keeping the anti-torque pedals happy. So I drifted off a little bit there. I'll go ahead and recorrect. Alright, I'll go ahead and pull the cyclic back as I lower the collective. There we go, we get a nice smooth landing here. And let's check it out. Oh, beautiful, nice and centered. Alright friends, thank you for joining me, and I'll see you in the next one. Make sure to like and subscribe, and leave me a comment down below on what I should fly next.